As humans, it's not enough to see our own worth. We need others to see the things that we see. That we feel that someone else sees and feels the same things that we do. That is just a human need. And I've spent many years figuring out what it means to love myself and how that feels for the first time. And also experiencing what it feels like when others love me. It was so foreign to me. I was excluded from love. And that's a heartbreaking thing to realize. But what's somehow even more heartbreaking is getting to love yourself, getting to know yourself, getting to be yourself and feel how it feels to be in that existence of love. To exist as love and to feel that you love yourself and feel that you are able to receive love from others. And that is not something that necessarily shows up in the physical world, but it's just a feeling you have inside. And maybe that's the feeling that when you're there in that feeling, then it expands and you start to see it in the physical world as well. But I'm still at a point where I don't see it that much in the physical world. And that, I think, is the challenge, to continue to believe that I'm worthy, even if I see no signs of it outside. I have to continue to believe in something that feels like believing in a delusion, because a delusion is something that is not in your reality, like seeing something that's not there. But if it seems more delusional to believe I'm not worthy, and to believe that life doesn't love me or people don't love me, that's the delusion that most people have accepted as their reality, that love is something that's excluded from them and that they're not worthy. So that's what you're being met with most of the time. And it can feel lonely to be in your self-love and be awake and be aware and be here and feel very isolated. And what we feel is more important than what we see. And even though it can be really heartbreaking to love yourself and feel that sense of love inside you and not seeing it in the outside world, not feeling supported or feeling seen or feeling uplifted or feeling successful in who you are and what you do. It's just one part of reality, the physical world. And if you feel it inside, if you have that state of mind, then the physical world will catch up eventually. But don't force your shell to break. Your time will come. It's one of my songs. A quote that I keep reminding myself of. Don't force yourself to be somewhere you're not. Don't break down the wall to get to another reality that you wish you were in, instead of embracing that reality that's here, even though it's heartbreaking, even though it can feel lonely. And so the awakening is just awakening to the fact that you are 100% worthy. You are love. And that is your existence. That is your being. And unfortunately, we live in a world where the physical has so much power and has so much, gets so much credit. Like, if we can't see it physically, then it's so easy to not believe it. If we don't see that we have success, it's so hard to feel successful. But we need to start in that inner world, in that inner state of being with ourselves and accepting ourselves, embracing ourselves. And you just realize that the more you do that, the more okay you become. You see that this is the natural state of being. You see that this is how life is supposed to be and feel. And at the same time, you feel more disconnected in some ways to the world, because so many function in a completely different way, where they shut down themselves and where they don't feel connected to themselves, so they don't feel their worth. They don't feel their love. And how can they mirror something that they can't even recognize within themselves? But that is what I'm fighting for now. I'm fighting to live in my own worth, even though I don't see it in the outside world, even though I don't see it illuminated outside of me, even though I don't see it uplifted anywhere, even though I'm the only one who are really able to see it and feel it and appreciate it, to continue to fight for it, continue to hold on to it, no matter how disinterested people are, no matter how hateful people are. I'm used to the hate and the disinterest, but I've gotten to a point now where it's not enjoyable anymore, it's not comfortable anymore, because that's not my true state of being.